Hello, everyone. This is a quick lecture on logical operators and the truth table. So what are logical operators and what is the truth table? Logical operators are any operators that perform on Booleans. So you're combining multiple Booleans together in specific ways and checking the relationships between them. So if you remember from the previous lecture, Booleans are a data type that can only be either true or false. So they've got two different values. The truth table is this table right here, and this is where you take in two Booleans, P and Q on the other side, and you say what the relationship or what the truth values of each of these statements is, or each of these expressions. So the first one, P and Q, and is true when both of the inputs are true. So if P is true and Q is true, then P and Q is true. P or Q, on the other hand, is true when either one of the inputs is true. So if P or Q are true, then P or Q is true. Not is going to reverse the truth value of whatever it's acting on. So here it's acting on P and Q. So if this inner expression in parentheses, P and Q evaluates to true, then not P and Q will evaluate to false. Same thing over here with the not P or Q. It's just reversing whatever's in the parentheses. So we can never have all four of these be true at the same time because this one is a not of this one, and the fourth one is a not of the second one. So they'll always have the opposite truth value. So we're going to go through and fill out this table, but maybe pause for a second and think about what this first row would be. Awesome. So P and Q, P is true and Q is true. So P and Q is going to evaluate to true. P or Q, P is true, Q is also true. You only need one of them to be true. And so after the first one, you know that's going to evaluate to true. And for these nots, you can just look over here what you've already done. P and Q, that's the same as here. So not P and Q, not true is false. Same with the or here. Now I'll pause for a second and you can think about the next line. So in this case, one of them is false. So P and true, true and false is false. P or Q, true or false, well, one of them is true, so it's true. And then the nots are just the reverses. Not false is true, and not true is false. This is exactly the same as the line above. It doesn't matter which variable has what value. If one is true and one is false, one of the variables is true and one of the variables is false, then both of them anded together, P and Q is going to be false because you need both to be true for this to be true, and P or Q will be true because only one of them needs to be true. Finally, when they're both false, P and Q will be false, P or Q will be false because neither of them is true. False or false is still false, but the nots will be true this time. Not false is true and not false is true again here. And so we're pretty much done with the lecture. There are some exercises for you to think about and then bring your answers to lab. So here if we have P is equal to false and Q is equal to true, what are the truth values of these slightly more complicated expressions? How I would go about this is just break them down. Go start at the innermost level of parentheses, write the truth value of P and Q, and then just work your way out. Same for this bottom one. And we'll go over those in class. All right, have a good one, everyone.